Dude, I'm like, when am I ever gonna be good at intros? I feel like it's just one of those things that I just have to like keep practicing over and over and over again. But it's so weird talking to the camera and like no one is right there. But then again, like when it's on social media, people are watching it. But I don't know, it's just like really weird. I'm sorry I've been a little MIA on social media. Like I've been really inactive on social media recently, I feel. And the holidays just kind of got really busy, especially with work and like family, planning stuff, getting together. But now that that's all over, I'm ready to get back into all of this again. I'm gonna start uploading every Monday, and then on Instagram, I kind of have like a lot of ideas and I'm gonna start posting on there a lot more. For today's video, I'm going to do a get ready with me. So I'm gonna show you guys the whole routine, like skincare, makeup, hair, getting dressed, all of that. This video is very chit-chatty, so I don't know if you guys like those. If you do, let me know. It's really nice to know like what you do like and what you don't like. But that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go like straight into my skincare routine. I got a couple of new products and I'm really excited to use them today. So we'll see how it goes. So first thing is skincare. I just bought a new GlamGlow mask. It's this one right here. This is actually a really great mask. It came in this little set at Sephora. It was originally $60, but it ended up only being $40, which is a really good deal because this full-size mask is like 80 bucks. And it also came with 2 other ones, which I'll do similar videos later on. But it's brand new, and I've used this one in the past. It's really good. It smells so minty. It almost kind of tingles on your face, which I really like. I mean, I don't like to waste stuff, so I use whatever's on the lid, and I'm just gonna put that on my face first. And then it comes with this cute little brush that you can use to spread the product so that you don't have to use your fingers. And then this is not a peel off mask. This is one that you have to actually wash off. You don't really have to apply a thick layer. It tells you to just do a thin layer and then you leave it on for about 5 to 20 minutes. I am going to let this sit on my face for as long as it takes for it to get dry because I cannot take myself seriously looking at myself in the camera right now. I look so ridiculous. But I will be back. Okay, so it's completely dry now. I mean, you can just touch your face and you can tell that it's totally dry. So now I'm just gonna go rinse it off and then we'll get started on my makeup. So my skincare routine has not changed at all. I'm still using the e.l.f. moisturizer. So I just apply this all over my face and then also down my neck. And then I started using the Algenist Eye Renewal Balm. I really like this. It's very soothing for the under eye area. So I just apply it underneath my eyes, of course, and then also on my eyelid and blend it out with my fingers. I don't use eye primers, but this works pretty well. And then for the primer on my face, I use the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. So I just apply this all over my face. It gives you a really nice natural glow underneath, especially before you put foundation on. Now for concealer, I started using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer finally, and for some reason my face totally hated me, and so I had to cover up some things on my cheeks. So I covered it up first with a concealer brush, and then I just blended it out with my finger. And then for foundation, I'm still using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I have to use 2 of them just because I couldn't find one that matched me perfectly. But I apply it with a brush first, which is totally different for me. I always use a beauty blender, which I still went back to. But I've actually really liked applying my makeup recently with a brush, especially like foundation and then also blending out concealers. And I'm actually going to do a little bit of contouring today, so I'm using this Cover FX stick. And I'm first going to be using this around my forehead. And then we're going to go into the hollows of my cheeks, my nose, just a little bit. I don't contour my nose all the time, but I wanted to in this video. And then also my jawline. So I am using a flat contour brush, exactly what it's for. And this brush is amazing. It's just an e.l.f. brush, so it's super cheap, but these brushes are really, really great. For the hollows of my cheeks, instead of doing the swiping motion, which I was just doing, I started to pat it in and then blending it up. And then for my jawline, I did the swiping motion and then I blended it down. Now, you don't have to do this, but I still like to add a little bit of bronzer, so I'm using the one by Benefit. They actually make another shade that's lighter, but this one works for me, but just in case you were wondering. So I'm applying this everywhere that I contoured, so the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, and then my jawline. And then I contoured my nose just a little bit with a small blending brush. Now I'm using my concealer and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and then my upper lip and chin. So like I said, I've been using brushes a lot more, so I blended the concealer out with a small brush. And then to set that concealer, I'm using the Mercier translucent powder. This one is actually a little different though. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. So this is actually just a sample from Sephora and I really like that. So I'm applying this, like I said, everywhere that I put some concealer. And then for my blush today, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Feisty. And just with a big fluffy brush, I'm applying that on my cheekbones. Now for my eyebrows, I'm taking the spoolie first and I am brushing my eyebrow hairs up. And then of course I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade. I use the color dark brown. And with a small, flat, angled brush, I am just filling in my eyebrows. And then I'm taking a little bit of concealer and cleaning it up with a really, really small concealer brush. I hope you like this shot of my hand. I don't know why I have it like that, but you get the gist of it. And then with a super flat brush, I'm just going to blend that concealer out. Now, usually I will just brush my eyebrow hairs up, or you can use a gel, whichever you prefer. And then for the highlight, I actually first took the Lumi Glotion that I used as a primer underneath my face. I applied this where you would normally highlight, and then I just blended it out with my finger. So this is going to be cheekbones, right above the eyebrows, bridge of the nose, upper lip, and chin. But then afterwards I went in with the Tarte highlighter palette and I applied some of this as well. I really like this palette. It's actually a highlight and a contour palette, which is really nice. For eyeshadow today, I'm actually using the blush. So the Tarte blush, that's the only thing I used all over my eyelid, in my crease, and then on my lash line. with a white eyeshadow. I think I took this one from the Naked 3 palette. You can use any one. I just applied a little bit on the arch of my eyebrow and then the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm using Sephora's Super Fine Line eyeliner. This is a felt pen. I really like this eyeliner. I love the felt pens that are super skinny like this because it makes it so easy to apply eyeliner. So I just made the shape and then I filled it in. Now I'm just applying a little bit of mascara because I'm actually going to put on fake eyelashes today, which is crazy because I never do. But I'm just applying a little bit of mascara on my top lashes and then I just did the bottom lashes as well. Now before I do the eyelashes, I wanted to do my lips. So I'm using the Lipsense Remover. I just decided to start doing this, but since every time I put makeup on, I always get a little bit or a lot of foundation on my lips, this is actually really great because it takes off all of it and gives you a really, really nice clean base when you put on lipstick. And then I just took a towel. Well, you can take a towel, but I actually ended up using my shirt to wipe it off, which I have no idea why. And then I'm using this lip liner. It's just a really light pink. It almost matches the eyeshadow, so the blush. And I'm just putting a little bit of lip liner on. I don't normally do this, but I decided to for this video. And I ended up really like how the lips turned out. So after I apply the lip liner, I'm putting on the Lipsense Moisturizing Gloss. And what's really nice about this is instead of you having to put on more lipstick, you're basically just blending out the lip liner, so it just gives you almost like a really natural pink color. Now for the lashes, I'm using these by Sephora, and they're in Sophia. I've never bought these lashes before, but I really, really like them. The band is so thin, and the lashes are super full, but they don't look crazy to where they look fake. But they feel really good. It doesn't even feel like you have lashes on, which is good for me. And now for my hair. I do not specialize in hair. I'm not good at it, but this is what I do. So this is my natural hair, like out of the shower. I probably slept on this. I put it in a high bun, half bun, and then I brush it out with my wet brush. I got a chrome one from Tarte, that's pretty cool. And then I have to use the glove because I will burn myself if I don't. But I use the Nume wand in the 25mm. So I take a small piece of hair, I put it around the wand, I do it about 3 times, and then I just start to pull it down, and I just get a nice little curl. Now, I don't specialize in hair, so I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. But if you guys have any tips, please let me know. So once I'm done with the bottom half, then I just continue to take down more and more hair from the top, brush it out, and then just continue to curl it. The same process I've been doing the whole time. Now, once you get to the top, you're gonna have to decide how you want to part your hair. Normally I do it down the middle, but sometimes I'll do it to the side, that way I have more bangs. After I'm finished with that, I know some people, they'll just take a brush and comb it through, but that doesn't really work for me. If you can figure out why, let me know. But then I use the Palm Chill Super Skinny Serum. This is really good, especially for me because my hair gets very, very frizzy, so I just apply a little bit on the top and then just throughout my whole hair with my fingers. But this is the final look with my hair. It came out pretty decent, surprisingly. And then to get dressed, the first thing is my shirt, which is by, well, I got it at Forever 21. It's just like a white v-neck. And then I got these pants from Philosophy Apparel. They are navy blue and white with stripes. I really like it because it has a little zipper at the bottom. And then for my shoes, they are from Charlotte Russe. They're just nude chunky heels. Charlotte Russe always has really, really good deals, so I highly recommend going there to look for cute. Alright guys, so that completes the get ready with me. I did my skincare routine, makeup, hair, I got dressed, so that's pretty much me getting ready for the day. As far as what I'm gonna do today, I'm not really sure yet, but at least I'm ready for something. Make sure that you are following my social medias, which are linked in the description below. Like I said before, I am going to be uploading a lot more on Instagram. A lot of pictures, a lot of mini videos, like a lot of stuff on my story also. And then for YouTube, I will be uploading every single Monday. So if you turn notifications on, then you can know exactly what time. And then of course, if anything changes, you'll get those as well. But I really love you guys so much, and I really appreciate all of you guys' support. I don't know, just like thank you for being patient with me, because like I said, I've been kind of MIA and I've been pretty inactive on social media recently, but I'm like ready to get back into it again. So make sure that you guys are following all of my social medias, that way you know exactly when I post and what I post, since you don't know what's coming. But I've got a lot of good ideas coming and I'm really excited to share them with you. So thanks again so much for all of your support and all of the love that I get from you guys every day. And I will see you next week.